In this Monster Hunter Rise gameplay impressions, weapons, monsters, and more from the Monster Hunter Rise demo, we'll be sharing with you our experience from the Nintendo Switch game. We had the good fortune to be invited to play the press build, which happened shortly before the public beta, so we can give you a heads up on what to expect from Monster Hunter Rise. While the demo features only specific quests, the main plot of the game has been laid out during several developer discussions and is available on the official Monster Hunter website. You will be based in Kamura Village, which unlike the New World, features a very Japanese vibe. At Kamura Village, you will meet several unique characters that assist you in your adventure with the expected village chief, quest maiden, and a blacksmith and tea shop. Kamura Village is a town that stands its ground in the face of an unexplained regular event, the Rampage. The Rampage is a catastrophic event where countless monsters attack the village all at once. People have lived in fear of it since ancient times, but nobody knows why it occurs. Kamura has fallen victim to this phenomenon numerous times as well, and especially with the Rampage that happened 50 years ago came close to wiping out the entire village. The villagers are training day in day out to prevent this tragedy from reoccurring, and they've built a sturdy stronghold to prepare for the next invasion. As the newly arrived hunter, you'll be joining in these efforts and possibly finding the cause and ending the threat. This kind of plot is not surprising to the Monster franchise, but it does provide some more ground than the exploration of the New World, as you're defending an established town rather than intruding into monsters' habitats to kill them. We had the opportunity to try all 14 weapon classes of Monster Hunter Rise and 2 main quests facing several large monsters. While the official website revealed the main antagonist, Magnamalo, and several others, the demo let us face off against a Rathian, Great Azuchi, Azuros, and Mitsutsune. We found several small monsters during our explorations and got to try the new endemic life buffs and Wirebug features of the game. All weapons have some new actions that you can try out so seasoned players can enjoy some fresh moves, but if you're a veteran of Monster Hunter World, then you'll feel right at home as the combos and moves remain the same otherwise. The new moves are tied to the new Wirebug. Wirebugs are sort of like a limited clutch claw action but have much more flexibility in what they can do. For example, you may perform special Silkbind actions or traverse the map in unique ways. I've gotten so used to the clutch claw that I was worried about not having the clutch during the combat. Harhar. Fortunately, the Wirebug does provide a great alternative and one I think returning players will enjoy. The Wire Dash is a special grapple that lets you boost your character through the air, allowing you to close between gaps or to do timely aerial dodges and avoid enemy AoEs. The Wall Run is a Wire Dash that lands on a wall and you just keep running. This allows you to head up daunting slopes until your stamina runs out. Wirefall is another use of the Wirebug that allows you to quickly bounce back from monster knockbacks. This can be incredibly useful against tail swipes as you can recover from the pushback a lot quicker. Silkbind attacks are the special Wirebug abilities for each weapon, and they are seen here.
mercy! This is going to hurt! Face my fury!
I'm bringing the pain! This is the end! Are you ready? Here it comes!
I'm gonna get you! You asked for this! Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon! This is the end of the line for you!
This is gonna hurt! Nice knowing ya! You brought this on yourself! Let's put an end to this!
Get ready! Nothing personal! Farewell! Take this!
Here it comes! Say goodbye! Let's have some fun! Take this! Here comes the pain! Get ready! It's the end of the line for you!
Also new to Monster Hunter Rise is the Buddies system that introduces an additional rideable companion, the Palamute. Palamutes are a lot nicer than the Hunter ride of Monster Hunter World, as they provide you with full control over the pathing and feel a lot more fluid. You can use items and even attack while riding, and your Palico and Palamute companions will both join you in battle with buffs. Though not available during the demo, the full game promises to allow you to customize your buddies during character creation, as well as take any two buddies with you on a solo mode. This means you could bring two Palicos or two Palamute. In multiplayer, however, you'll have to pick one or the other. A tough choice considering that riding a Palamute means you won't have to use any stamina exploring the field. I was quite concerned that it would be very hard to return to a lower resolution after the gorgeous 4K of Monster Hunter World. And I must admit, it is indeed a noticeable downgrade in performance, as you will notice frame drops on the 1080p version when connected to your TV, which is running somewhere between 25 and 30 FPS. This doesn't mean the game's performance is poor, but we were spoiled by the better hardware of more powerful consoles and PC. On the handheld version that runs at 720p, I noticed no drops in frames, so I think those who tend to play this way will have few complaints here. The world design is very typical Monster Hunter, and I rather welcome the downsizing of the flora and fauna to fit the smaller screens. Everything in world seemed to be a few sizes bigger than life, or a world made for the giant dinos that roamed it. Rise is instead a world for humans, and the monsters are the intruders. I enjoyed roaming around and discovering the sublocations of the ruined shrine, and I think the map is well designed and will be right at home for veteran hunters. The overall artistic direction is very Japanese, and I find myself really into the armor and weapon designs, as well as the wonderful drawings for the monster icons on the UI. The game has a lot of personality, and I think matching up your fashion will be a big part of the multiplayer scene. Finally, the audio is on par with what you'd expect of other titles. I found the music to be a good tone, although the menu music got incredibly annoying after idling on it for a while. I was also quick to turn off the character voice commentary, as it got weird to hear myself repeat silly phrases. Good call from Capcom's side in providing a way to turn it off or limit its frequency. Final thoughts. I went into the demo excited but cautious, as I wasn't sure I would be ready to go back to a lower performance platform, and I don't normally play on Switch. I did have some troubles getting used to the controls, as you can likely tell from the gameplay, But overall, I did get into it, and it did make me want to get the full game as soon as possible. The game setting is right on point with a Monster Hunter feel, and the new buddies system gives a freshness to the Palicos and assists in solo play, and the Wirebug opens up a world of possibilities not just for world traversal, but also for combat encounters. Probably my favorite part of the demo was the opportunity to leash a monster to do my bidding and be part of small-scale Godzilla battles. It does feel great to be in control of a turf war, and there are special mounted finisher moves that feel amazing to execute. I'll be streaming Monster Hunter Rise on Twitch today and during the beta, and we'll be covering it via the Monster Hunter Rise wiki and video content, so stay tuned if you'd like to know more about the final game. It releases on March 26, 2021.